Welcome to our Band 7 Plus vocabulary series. Are you looking for smart, effective words to elevate your English and impress the examiner? Words that show your range without sounding unnatural? Today, we're going to master 3 powerful words that will help you sound more fluent and precise. In this short lesson, we'll dive deep into the words brief, cautious, and cease. These are fantastic alternatives to more common words like short, careful, and stop. Using them correctly demonstrates a sophisticated vocabulary, which is crucial for scoring a Band 7 or higher in your IELTS exam. For each word, we will cover its definition and pronunciation, explore common collocations, look at several examples in different contexts, and even compare it to similar words to understand the subtle differences. We'll finish each section with a quick quiz to check your understanding. Let's begin. Our first word is brief. It's an adjective, and it means something is short in time or duration. The pronunciation is simple. Brief. It has one syllable. Let's say it together. Brief. Brief works beautifully with certain nouns. We often talk about a brief meeting, a brief summary, or a brief moment. These are common collocations that will make your English sound very natural. Now let's see brief in action with 4 different examples. For everyday life, you might say, "Let's take a brief break before we continue." This simply means a short break. In an academic context, you could use it like this. For my assignment, I had to write a brief summary of the article. In a workplace scenario, the manager gave a brief presentation on the quarterly results. And for your IELTS speaking test, you might say, "I had a brief but interesting conversation with a tourist yesterday." Now, what's the difference between brief, short, and concise? Short is a general term. Brief specifically refers to a short amount of time. Concise is different. It means short and comprehensive, giving a lot of information clearly and in a few words. An essay should be concise, but a break is brief. Time for a quick check. Which sentence uses brief most effectively? A. The report was brief and to the point. B. The holiday felt very brief. Both are grammatically correct, but B is a more natural use, emphasizing the short duration. For A, concise would be an even better word. Let's move to our second word, cautious. This is also an adjective. It means being careful to avoid potential problems or dangers. It suggests a thoughtful, deliberate kind of care. The pronunciation is cautious. Let's try it, cautious. Cautious pairs well with several words. You can take a cautious approach to a problem. You might be cautiously optimistic about a future event, meaning you are hopeful but aware of risks. You can also exercise caution or proceed with caution. Let's look at some examples. For general safety advice, you should be cautious when driving at night, especially in bad weather. In a financial context, investors are being cautious this month due to economic uncertainty. For personal decisions, after her last experience, she is cautious about making new investments. And for your IELTS exam, when I travel to a new country, I am always cautious with my belongings. So, how is cautious different from careful or wary? Careful is the most general term. Cautious specifically implies you are being careful because you perceive a risk or danger. Wary is even stronger. It suggests suspicion or distrust. You are cautious of a slippery road, but you might be wary of a stranger's offer. Let's check your understanding. Which sentence is better? A. He is a cautious driver. B. He is a cautious artist. Sentence A is the stronger choice, as driving involves clear potential dangers that require caution. While an artist can be careful, cautious is less commonly used in that context unless they are avoiding a specific risk. Our final word is cease. Cease is a verb, and it means to stop an action or condition. It's a more formal and definitive word than stop. The pronunciation is cease, like the word seize. Let's say it, cease. A quick grammar point. You can use cease in 2 main ways. You can cease to do something, or you can cease doing something. For example, the company ceased to exist, or the machine ceased working. Both are correct. Common collocations include ceasefire, used in conflicts, cease operations, for a business shutting down, and the phrase without cease, meaning continuously. Here's a great example from nature. After several hours, the heavy rain finally ceased. This sounds more poetic than just saying the rain stopped. In a formal or business context, the factory will cease operations at the end of the year. In a legal or political context, the two sides agreed to cease all hostilities immediately. And for your IELTS test, to express a strong wish, I wished my neighbors would cease playing loud music late at night. Using cease here adds a level of formality and emphasis. Final quiz. Fill in the blank. The baby finally crying. Should you use ceased or stopped? While ceased is grammatically correct, stopped is much more natural and common for this everyday situation. Cease is best reserved for more formal or serious contexts. Let's do a quick recap. Brief means short in time. Cautious means being careful because of a potential risk. And cease is a formal way to say stop. You've learned not just the words, but their nuances, collocations, and appropriate contexts. Now, the most important part is practice. To make these words part of your active vocabulary, you must use them. Your task today is to write 2 new original sentences for each word, brief, cautious, and cease, in the comments below. This will help solidify your learning. Great work today.